Alright, so this is episode 2 of my series of just of my light and dark account. So this one is I progressed a bit further, organized the base a bit more, and I am going through the story stuff, progressing onwards. I think the reason why I started this recording was because I was gonna do a good chunk of summoning after I got through the arena stuff and got a bunch of scrolls. So as you can see, every time you fight against a new challenger from the story mode, you will be able to get first time rewards. And I still got the same 3 units. I still got the Fairy Queen. I think it's a Fairy Queen, not Light Fairy, my bad. Fairy Queen, the Light Archer, and then the Light Elf Archer. I don't think I put any... I think I put a couple of runes on someone, but I don't remember off the top of my head with that. So once I did all that, I was scrolling through everything, making sure to get as much of the welfare stuff, as many scrolls as I can, because once again, I will need these scrolls and pull these certain units because I need to skill up, I need to level up. And I like to make sure that if I do rank up a creature, like from 3-star to 4-star, 4 to 5-star, 5 to 6-star, I want to make sure that I use the units that will help them skill up and also make sure that they rank up from that skill up. So as you can see, I'm just scrolling through everything, making sure that like I didn't miss any of these certain items I can easily get. Like I'm trying to get, once again, those mystical scrolls because it is getting to a point with my 3 units that, hey, they get to hit the level cap and I don't want to waste experience points that could be used to level up my units. I need to find these other units to help them skill up. Now, granted that it did get to a point where I had to just rank them up because I didn't have the units from these scrolls. And I will further emphasize on this point a bit later throughout the first 3 videos somewhere because I do actually use certain units to level them up. So yeah, as you can see, I got another 36. Now, here's the thing. I was able to get... I don't know if these guys are natural 5 stars, because they're new to me. I've never seen these guys before. I think the Desert Warriors. I don't know about the Magic Order guy, but I pulled 2 5 stars from this. That... Actually, I would say that never happened to me, but it did happen to me once, and it was when I was pulling and actually got my first dark unit because I was going nuts with like some of the summoning stuff. But yeah, I actually got 2 5 stars from this. Problem, they're not light and dark. Another thing too, I'm not going to use these guys. Well, granted that I could use them and use them to scale up, but all in all, when it comes to scaling up, it's going to be with Devilmons, which is a particular slime that is easier to use and acquire and is more well-rounded to use to rank up stuff compared to you trying to find a specific unit. So there's something I'm gonna do with these 2 5 stars, and I'm not gonna level them up and whatnot. They're gonna be sitting in my storage. So I was kind of dumbfounded when I got these 2, but yeah, as you can see, Desert Warrior is a natural 5 star. If it wasn't a natural 5 star, it wouldn't show the 5 stars right there. And then, did I check the other guy too? Yeah, apparently Magic Order Guardian is also a natural 5 star. Would like to test them out and use them, and this is why a lot of other players would make multiple accounts so they can try to get the hands on as many units and try to work with whatever they got. Sorry, Delio, but once again, this account, I really can't use those 2 individuals. So yeah, it's telling me, oh, I got a 5-star grade. This is all the package. It's like, I can't do anything with this. Like, all of this is gonna go in there. And then I just continue looking at it, and then I did another summon. So this one was pretty good. I skipped that one. So I decided to do the other 20 summons. So this one is actually good because it has 2 fairy units. And those fairies can be used to upgrade my Queen Fairy. And then this one wasn't as great because I do not have anyone that could scale up the scale up the other units. And then I decided to pull a bunch for the what is it? Well, a bunch of the regular scrolls, because that's gonna give you a bunch of fodder which you can use to try to rank up or feed or do something with. And then I realized, oh yeah, I got that fairy from the beginning, and I can't store her, so I'm gonna most likely use her to rank up. I think I skimmed over the fact that I had a fire fairy in my storage, and I ended up taking the wind fairies instead and leveling them up. But yeah, I decided to use up these blue. Now the game is telling you, they give you a mission, newbie mission, friendly mission dealio. They give you a bunch of stuff and you gotta do what it tells you to do. For this one, it was telling me to rank up the water fairy with these, or it wants you to level up a unit with these what is it, these XP slimes or angel mons. So I ended up using these for my fairy just to kind of boost up quickly so I could try to rank her up. But then I stopped and was like, oh wait, no, hold up, I got this guy. Now the Garunda, or the light dude, I think I showed where I got him here. Yeah, so there is a mission where you do get this guy, Garunda. Or the light Garunda. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So, guess what? Now that became my 4th unit. And this guy is a bit easier to work with because his guys, or his units, are from the unknown scrolls, which is pretty common. And then going back through that. So when I did those massive... Yeah, you can see right there, when I did the unknown scroll 100, you saw that there was a bunch of those familiar or same type birds, just different elements coming out. So, boom. I can work with that Garunda. And then I decided to shove everything into storage. And I was looking at the fairy, debating about how to go about this. Ended up leveling the Garunda instead, just so it was on par with everyone else on the team, since it needs to play catch up. It wasn't in the beginning stuff. I was slowly pushing the Fairy Queen up. I realized, oh wait, yeah, it's not 20. I have to hit 25. And it's, since I'm a newbie as well, excuse me for yawning. Since I was a newbie as well, there was a side mission where it was giving me Mystic Scrolls for staying logged in, doing stuff. Don't remember why. No, it was giving me Mystic Scrolls within that timer. That's on the left right there that says 9:42. But anyways, I was just looking around, just trying to figure out what to do again. I got stumped because I was like, oh yeah, great, I got 5 stars, and I kind of want to get the other currency to try to pull for some light and darks, but can't really do that until I start farming the certain dragon raid. So yeah, I was slowly pushing the Fairy Queen up there. Some basic maintenance stuff. And then now I got 4 units, and once again, I was working on story. So yeah, with 4 units now, I can try to speed it up, but granted that the team comp right now is very questionable. I don't actually have a frontliner or like a tank. I have maybe like 2 offensive and 2 supports. And I think I did place some runes. Like, they give you some beginning runes. I slapped them on to these 2. Or I slapped it on to the light archer and then the light elven archer. And then just some story stuff. I'm just gonna skip through it. As you can see, they're able to breeze through like the basic stuff. And any of those runes I'm getting from story stuff, I'm immediately selling it. As you can see, boom, they gave me that stuff. Oh, those runes, and I decided to slap it on. Yeah, slap it on somewhat. All right, so while I was doing all of this, I was also on my main account. And as you can see, it says Summoner Xillian. Now, Xillian, I mean, granted that this account is also named Xillian. Yeah, the Xillian that was able to unlock these secret dungeons is my main account. Now, once again, I said that I can only use light and dark units to try to do some progressing and farming and whatnot. My main account does have a light and dark unit. Well, specifically a dark unit that is very special and dear, and I'm just surprised I actually have one because RNG is just, you know, bad with me. But I actually do have a unit that can help out with this account. And I think my dumb self forgot to actually do it. I think I was trying to figure out how to exactly do it here. And, or no, I think I wanted to test this out first. Like, I wanted to go in, see how many scrolls or pieces I can get from farming it, and then also see how my team was doing just with these 4 units and a bit ruined and whatnot. And as you can see, I don't think I got past stage... No, I think I got past stage 3. No, I don't think so. No, I was dying out here, actually. Yeah. Yep, yeah, no, I didn't even pass stage 3. I only got past stage 2, and I think I only got 1 piece from that. Oh no, it's opening up the chest. Yeah, 1 piece from that out of the 40. And I wanted to use the Vagabond because later on I can try to get Second Awakening and whatnot. Now, granted that I might lean more towards the Living Armors instead of the Vagabond. Because, especially from Summoner's War Chronicles, I use those Living Armors a good chunk, and with the Second Awakening over here in Sky Arena and a good chunk of buffs to them, and me just wanting to use Living Armors again, I kind of want to get Zinc and, what's his name? Zinc and... Damn. I know I used him a lot. I can't remember the other one. But yeah, so... I think I just kind of skimmed over it because my dumb stuff didn't realize how to call my character in as a support. Just progressing through the story stuff, I think eventually I ended up looking it up online and was like, oh, there's a little icon. Because in the past, they had all the friend supports like below your monster selection. But they decided to have that little plus icon over there next to your actual party composition where you can actually get your friends. Now, once again, light and dark units only, and my main account has a dark unit, 5-star nat dark unit, and it's Kiki. It is the dark mage. And once again, I was surprised that I actually got a dark unit, and I've been spoiling this unit. Now, I can only use this character 10 times. I think it's 10 times every day. So I am gonna abuse this so I can try to rush through some stuff, but in the end, despite me going through some of the first time clears and whatnot, I can't rely on this character too much in terms of farming, because guess what? I can only use 10 my character 10 or my unit 10 times. So, but anyways, it does fit the criteria though. It is a light and dark, and it is technically in my ownership. It's just that it's not on this account. And I'm trying to spoil my Kiki a lot more. Like right now, I've been trying to give him the best runes in terms of what was it, accuracy and speed and health. Right now, I'm grinding a bunch of the grindstones so I can further increase some of the numbers on their runes. Trying to find some of the perfect ones to shove on Kiki is just a struggle, along with the artifacts as well. I haven't really fine-tuned the team that I need for my artifacts yet, but I've been slowly getting through R5 and actually created like a good team comp where I can get through that process without having to wait for a long time, and then not only that, having a good solid team. But pretty much, yeah, my Kiki over here is able to go through all these stages. Now, I'm gonna have to figure out if there's a living armor dungeon. I mean, granted that I might want to go for the Inagamis instead, the wolves. I'm still leaning more towards living armor first, just because I do want to work with them. I do miss working with, dang. I know one of them is Zinc, but I can't remember the other one. Silver. I think his name is Silver. Or the living armor, the light living armor is Silver. But yeah, I am using like Kiki to the fullest over here. Now, granted that I only did this once. I decided to take Kiki on the Golem run so I can just get through the first time clears. However, I should have done that. In all honesty, I should have actually used Kiki for these runs instead. And most likely that's what I'm gonna end up doing until I have, I mean, even when I get my guys up there so they can help with killing these waves, I'm still gonna borrow Kiki a bit because like they are just deadly. For both PvP and PvE. Granted that PvP, there are ways to like neutralize Kiki's kit. Kiki specifically, from what I gather, is able to shove a bunch of debuffs on your enemies or on the enemies, and depending on how many buffs, debuffs they have, their damage is kind of attuned to that. Now, granted that that's not the exact wording, and I might be off a bit, but yeah, you can see a bunch of debuffs, like all those like shield breaks and some other stuff. Granted that some of the other units are giving them set abilities, like boom, that is a slow, I think. That is a weapon break or like attack break. And these guys can't even kill like Kiki. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this one. I think for episode 3, I ended up going to the Golem runs and started doing that. Oh well, now over here it shows that I'm doing a bit of did this show? No, I just decided to go back to the story stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna pause it there, and thank you guys for watching. So, I am going to have a playlist in the description. If you do want to add this account, let me know. I'll most likely start introducing, or every time I start this series, I'll make sure to have the information so you can add this account if you want. Granted that this is just brand new and it's barely getting anywhere. If you also want to lend your light and dark unit to this account as well, that is fine. Once again, I'm not utterly strict when it comes to this account. Like, if I really want to be true to it, there's various ways that I can put set restrictions, but right now I'm just like kind of having a fun time just making this light and dark account starting from the beginning and just seeing that sort of progression. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.